All right. To my shock, I am really shocked actually. Right, this was posted by Uncaged Games. You know what he's like. Everyone knows what he's like. You know, everything's fantastic. Rainbows and unicorns. Blah 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 blah. Right, probably farts, pink petals. Right. I'm sure he's a lovely dude. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Everyone's so sensitive. Anyway, this is what this video is about because he posted this. Johnny Cage is dressed up as Kung Lao for one of the Mortal Kombat 1 intros because obviously they're talking to each other, right? And because they have this mechanic in the game for a while now where you have a mirror match, you've got to come up with some kind of like conversation that you're having with essentially yourself. So Kung Lao says, "Wow, you look just like me, Johnny." And then in Johnny Cage's voice on the left, he's like, "Yeah, those wizards of Hollywood, you know, do wonders or whatever, right?" And then he thanks them for flying him out, right? And then I was surprised, right? I am sometimes surprised. He goes, "I'm Asian and I don't think this intro is racist. Some of you guys need to relax and not take everything so seriously. We're talking about a game where people kill each other in the most gruesome ways possible, but this funny Kung Lao intro is what makes people upset." Then you get replies like this. "I don't think NRS thought this one through." Right? What the H? Replies scream Twitter, pretty much. I'm gonna wait to see if there's story context for this, because if there's not, so I think that if you sign up for Twitter, you should have a mental health check done, right? Because clearly, the reason why we are in the pain that we are in regards to a lot of gaming and stuff in general, is because of this pandering to people who can't handle the sound of you know it's true. There are literally people out there that get triggered by clapping. Anyway. Like, somebody goes, "Yellow face," this is ridiculous, right? This whole cultural appropriation crap, you know, right? "Oh, you can't dress up, otherwise you're taking my culture." Well, you know. There are so many things I could say, but I won't, right? Because at the end of the day, all this is pandering to a bunch of mentally ill people who literally have decided to make their entire existence known to the public on a social media app. Replies saying, "Oh my god, Mortal Kombat is problematic." Yeah. Okay, so this is why I rail against current, to a degree, interpretations and what they're doing with Mortal Kombat. And the way they portray women and all sorts of things like this. Because they are indeed kowtowing to a bunch of weirdos on the internet who probably won't buy the game anyway. Right? That's the thing though. If all these woke people out there actually bought the game in mass, then okay, fine. You have an audience to pander to. But the problem is though, is that every gaming establishment, reviewer, you know, because they are in the position of being able to spread a voice, singular though, per, you know, potential news outlet, it makes it appear bigger than what it is, but it's not really. Okay? It's not at all. And the more and more that people push back on this sort of stuff and just go, "Who cares? Oh yeah, racist. Alright, whatever." Was something supposed to happen? "I'm gonna cancel you." Well, God cancelled my goddamn, you know, hairline, but you know what? If you can do better than that, let me know. Alright? Sorry, Lord. Anyway, It's funny. Somebody says this is some Tropic Thunder S. You know, these are the sorts of people that run out, who have a man bun, right? Who run out to their girlfriend, who's just about to walk out the door because they've been sitting there doing combos all day, and women hate that crap, right? How is it that you can do multiple things on that game with all your fingers, but you can only do one thing with me? That's why they leave, bro. That's why they leave. You're shit at multitasking, right? Anyway, so as she's walking out the door, he runs out in his man bun, you know, in his little hemp jacket, and going, you know, oh, you can't leave me now. I have stood up for your feminist rights. I said that Mortal Kombat was problematic. Babe? She can't hear, bro. She closed the door. She's in the lift. She's on her way down to jump into a Chad car. Absolute idiot. No, my agent gave Johnny the pass. The whole problem with cultural appropriation stuff is there's no ceiling on it, right? Because it'll get to the point where it's like, well, you know what? If we can't use this of yours, you can't use this of ours. That's what it's like. It's like two little crap kids in the playground going, well, you can't play with this toy, and the other one going, well, you can't play with this toy. That's what it's like. It's immature, dumb stuff. For people that probably won't buy the game at all. You'd probably pirate it. That's the funny part. They'll download it for free, and then they'll get on Twitter and go, this is the worst game ever. It's terrible. It's terrible. How dare you do this? How dare you take my culture? Right? It's alright. Well, you know, you just took NetherRealm's money. Like, pick your battles, bro, and shut the F up. It's not Johnny. It's another Kung Lao. First Kung Lao thinks, yeah, but it's said in Kung Lao's, it's said in Johnny's voice. Alright. Nah, this is funny, Johnny, that's racist, blah, blah, blah. Kung Lao's getting a taste of the Hollywood cosplay. He refuses to believe Liu Kang created a universe with yellow face. Like, this is just ridiculous, right? I don't know what happened to the Mortal Kombat community, but it is filled with a bunch of losers. Like, this Mortal Kombat changed the rating system for how violent it was. You have literal fatalities where you can see like the membranes in people's eyeballs being squished out, and you're gonna sit there and this is the hill that you are going to expire on. Right? Every single person complaining about this, they're the racists. They really are, right? They have no concept of reality. Okay? Listen, pandering is just a bunch of people that their life sucks, and the only way that they can feel like they matter is by getting online and standing up for stuff in the grand hope that people will actually think they're cool. You're not cool. You're stupid. Stop it. Get some help. Yeah, this pretty much sums it up. Right? I mean, like, it's just silly, right? And this, of course, going back to, like, because one of the developers said, we can't have women in skimpy outfits showing up to a fight. Every single chick in Mortal Kombat 1, I think, is wearing high heels. Explain to me the combat effectiveness of wearing a high heel. Like, what are they, all strippers? You know, they've done pole dancing lessons with this crap on? Like, explain to me, in your realism, how this makes sense. We can't show skin because, That That's not realistic. But having them literally do martial arts in high heels. Okay, just so we're clear, a movie is not real. A movie uses special effects and lots of training and wire work and stuff like that. So if one of you clowns brings up, well, I saw this in this Marvel movie, they did it there. Shut up. It's not real. Neither is your imagination. People getting triggered by this on a franchise where one of its oldest recurring combatants is a shapeshifter. Don't tell them that, bro. They'll start calling Shang Tsung they, thems. Right? They'll be like, you know, oh, maybe Shang Tsung is genderless. Probably someone on Tumblr's already figured that one out. Anyway, so, no, like, and I am, you know, good on him for calling it out and saying, no, it's just, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything, right? The people getting offended have no friends, have no life. They have no cause except for Twitter social justice. And that's why they do what they do. But they aren't going to get a cookie for it. No one cares. No one actually cares. You ain't getting a date. You ain't getting a date. You ain't getting laid. You ain't getting crap. Because you're a loser. I'm sorry. Like that is just like gigantic man bun level of losery. So at least good on him for this. I'll give him that amongst all the shillery that he does. You know? I know, who was it recently? Oh, Bruce Poet got in some trouble as well. Right, and people took that way too serious as well. You know, and it's like, listen. But this is the problem, isn't it? Right? This is the problem with the generation. Like I was saying in Diane's video. You've got to constantly explain yourself. What do you mean by that? Why'd you say that? What do you mean? Are you racist? Don't shut up. Right. Again, it's the people that matter and their opinions of you is what really matters. Not these people you don't know on the internet. Okay? You shouldn't matter to them and they shouldn't matter to you. Your friends, your family, that's who matters, right? And it's a great intro. Like, who cares? Like, no big deal. Who's losing sleep over it? Unless you got sleep apnea, right? And they don't lose sleep either because they got the machine. So yeah, not even they lose sleep over it, right? So, you know, nobody's losing sleep over it except for weirdos who think that somehow this is going to like tally up some currency in life that makes them better than everyone else. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a little bit of information on sins. Pride is the worst one of all. Alright? That's what caused Lucifer to fall from heaven, was pride. Thinking that he was better than God and better than everyone else and that he could do a better job. And look where he is now. He's in the shit. Anyway, catch you next time.